Yeah.
Huh. You seem like you come with the thumb wrapped around a lot, and that feels real comfortable for you now.
Well, it's just a way to get that chord.
Yeah.
See, if you put your finger across here, there's no way to damp out this D note. See?
If you do what?
If you try to use a bar chord all the way across with your finger, there's no way to damp that. There's no way to damp that D note out. You got the A, it's hitting the D. So the only way to get rid of that note, so I'm not really hitting anything on the A string, is to use the thumb to get it.
Then you use your arch. And for me, I get into accidental dampening of strings in the chord then, when I lose my arch. How do you deal with that? How do you voice a chord and check every note is working and fix it?
50 years of playing.
Yeah, but what do you tell a beginner to do?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
I mean, I used
Don't you have your own personal system that you deal with that by?
I don't really...
You don't think about it too much? What about some of those blues songs you were showing me where you were singing the words and everything? Those sound interesting, especially if they're real songs I could look up the original.
In the wee, wee hours, that's when I start to think of you. In the wee, wee hours, that's when I start to think of you. I sit and yet I wonder if your love was ever true. One little song for a fading memory. One little song for a fading memory. I wonder if your love was ever true. One thing I like to do is I like to stop the riff one or two notes short of where it sounds like I was heading.
Yeah.
Like that. Because it sucks the listener in.
Uh-huh.
And then Albert King does that a lot.
Yeah.
Woody Nelson does a lot too. He'll go. Another thing too is you stop on a note like that and just let it. It gives you time to think about, or let the other guys in the group tell you where the groove is. Because a lot of times when you're playing a solo, you get so into the solo you kind of lose touch with the tempo.
With time.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So then you give it a little space.
Sink back in.
Yeah. You can sink back, and you can actually, it gives you time to let the idea go that you were working on, stop in the middle, and then end up your phrase with a different ending than people expect. And that's what keeps your interest going when people are like listening.
Yeah. I'm looking at how you're anchoring, and it just seems like you just barely touch. You don't really like anchor.
No, it's
just barely reference. You reference where something is.
It's a frame of reference.
Yeah.
Because if I play without, look at.
Yeah, I realize it gets sloppier fast, huh?
Yeah, listen to it.
Well, it's like you know where home is.
Okay. See, I'm trying to do the same exact thing. Now listen to this.
Yeah. Well, when I was anchoring, I was trying to anchor too much.
It's just you don't anchor. It's like not like a bone anchor. It's just a touch.
You do that in bass, though. I mean, you anchor, man. Your thumb's there, and it's not
like,
going anywhere.
It's like typing. It's like having your home position in typing.
Yeah.
You know, so it's.
Yeah.
And believe me, I've suffered.
Right.
From forgetting. I mean, when I first started playing, I had always anchored it.
And did you have a teacher who told you about anchoring? Or?
Nope. Just figured it out on my own.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to take the anchor off. Now that works okay. Because I wouldn't say anchor is something you should always do, but if I ever want to get right back on the tempo.
Yeah, it helps you sync up to.
And then if I really want to really get into it, I'll mute the strings and go.
Right. Palm muting.
Yeah. See how totally thwacky.
Yeah.
And I've done a lot of experiments with recording songs, playing guitar one way and another way, and listening back to it, and I can just tell the focus is a lot better.
I see. What's another blues tune you were showing me?
Way back in history, long time ago, man wasn't working, but he wasn't making any dough. Long come a woman, looking mighty cool. She looked at the man and said, "That's my fool. We're gonna ball tonight. We're gonna ball tonight. Can't break the rule, 'cause every man is some woman's fool." Way out on the avenue, I saw a girl, she was looking mighty cool. She looked at me like a teacher does in school, said, "Hey baby, you're my fool, we're gonna ball tonight. We're gonna ball tonight." Can't break the rule, 'cause every man is some woman's fool. Thank you and good night.
What is it with the B string all the time, man?
Oh, man, you're flogging it, man. You're flogging